competent God power, that is dependable, that is working, that we can believe, and we should feel like believing it. And if we believe it, then really we will be wonderfully helped. There will be great help. So go on with these meditations, and as a general, this negativity will go weaker. With your meditations, it is very much disturbed, negativity. Then it is hurt really. The meditations are direct attack upon the negative power, that you are creating very, very smooth and wonderful and loving atmosphere around you, inside you and around you, and that you have driven out all the heat with your air conditioner, something like that, and you are safe. Outer heat cannot disturb you. And the same case is there, that with your powerful God power in you, master power in you, you have developed it with your meditations, and now it is pushed away. Then it feels really helpless, really weak. That is the major work, major help, which is for you and also for everybody else. Your family will be benefited, your all the world will be benefited. All the world will be benefited, because this work which you are doing, you do not know what is there, what is its great effect. We feel that we are doing just useless, something useless. We feel like that. But it is not really useless. If somebody is asked that you are to clean this house, if all this house is full of all dirt from bottom to top, then years and years you go on cleaning, you find no clean. Still bad odors, still worms, still mosquitoes and so many other flies, etc. You find that there is nothing improvement, there is no achievement. Much dirt in our mental setup. And after having cleaned it more than 75%, we don't find any achievement, that if there is something we have found. Because still it is very much. And its effect will be only no more when it will be totally cleaned. Then only you will find something. So, so much work has already been done at the time of initiation by the master power. But still these impressions are there. Final cleaning is there, that you have to go through. And you will find also some progress, but it will grow easier and easier as the time lapses with the time. Those people who are now further to be initiated, they will find it very easy, much more easy than you. Because with your efforts, so much general atmosphere has been cleaned. And when they will be initiated, they will be initiated in better clean atmosphere. So they will find better results just to start with, and also they will proceed further very easily, very quickly. With your efforts, this is the main thing which you are to understand, that you are not doing something which is useless, because you do not find ready results of it. But this is a very, very great work which all you are doing. But go on doing patiently. Don't look for the results. But you should know that you are doing something which is very important, and the results are there. Results are there. I find the results. Perhaps you may have found, but I find that day by day the atmosphere of the world is changing. I am looking for the world, not individuals. Individuals are not important. World is important, and you will be developing with the world. You cannot develop alone. If you ask, please God send me son, He will send not only son for you, He will send for all. For all. So when your demand is to be fulfilled, then whole world demand is to be fulfilled. That situation will have to be created. So if we are to find great inner revelations, experiences, then you will have to clean the atmosphere for you, and that will also be cleaned for everybody. And then you will find, and then others will also find. This is the really the criterion which is specially going along. Some special cases are there that some people find little quickly, but generally it is general rule that you have to work for whole of the family, because God is for whole of His family, not for one. And master power is also for whole of the family, not for individuals. He has to take care of every child. All these people who are wandering here and there, where even I have not gone, even in Africa, in Australia or in Russia, something like that, is also not out of sight. No, I'm sorry, out of mind. These are out of sight, but not out of mind. These are under consideration. They are also to be handled. They are also to be helped. They are not left to be rotting. They are also to be saved. Because it is only the governments who are cruel. It is not God power which is cruel. The God power is to help them, to serve them, and they have to be served. And those governments will not be able to create any hindrance in it. The path will be there, that the path will be open for everybody. Everybody will be accessible, and everybody will be helped. There will be no difficulty. So try to work sincerely, very, very lovingly, but don't worry for the results especially. Work for your great devotion, that you are to devote your life. This should be really your criterion, that I have not been initiated by the Master that I should enjoy, but I am to sacrifice my life for this great cause. That I am not to live for myself, I have to live for my whole self, myself. This is the great difficulty, that we feel ourselves this self, because we have been individualized by this physical body and the mind. Otherwise we are connected, all we are one. There is no separation among us. So this oneness is there basically, and that is through the Master, and that is through God we will know. Now we cannot understand. Now we can hurt each other. The husband and wife are fighting with each other. Brothers and sisters are fighting. Then you will not fight. Then you will have to bear everything, but you are not to hurt anybody. You can be hurt by others, but you are not to hurt. This is really the sacrifice, that this life is to be devoted, to be sacrificed, so that you are benefited. Otherwise you will also not be benefited if others are not benefited. If there is all flood, all others are to be washed, you will also be washed. If you are to save, you will have to control the flood for all the country. There is no flood anywhere. And that all are saved and you are also saved. So we are all one, all humanity, even all the creatures, these small brothers, our younger brothers, these sparrows, these dogs, these All living beings are our part. These are also our part. They belong to something of our body. So, if they are happy, then we can be happy. So if they are suffering, we are also suffering. This connection is there. But negativity has created great damage to us. It has separated everybody, and the kingdoms are fighting, and the families are fighting, and there are fights and fights everywhere, everywhere. We are to disturb everybody. We have to feel separation from everybody. That is really hard situation, very horrible situation, which has been created by the mind, by the negativity. So we have to wash it out. We are just to be one. That is the destination, as you will find it in God, in His fifth plan. This is this thing over there, that everything is one, and that is God. All collection of souls, that is God. God is not having any separate individuality. He is all one with us, and we are one with Him, and that becomes one, all and also one. All and also one. If these fingers are just shown like this, then these are 5 fingers. If the separating agency is taken out, then it's one hand. So that connecting link is now abolished, taken away, and we are all individuals, different. When connecting link will again be established and disconnecting agencies taken away, then we are again one with each other. Otherwise, what I have in common with you? I have nothing in common with you. You can stay somewhere else and may go on suffering somewhere. What I have to do with you? I have my own life. I can enjoy my life without any difficulty. But I know that the Master knows and God knows that we are one. And nobody is separate. Everybody is to be served. Everybody is to be raised to his own self, and not one step lower, to his own self. Because oneness is always at the same level, not at different levels. Though all separating agencies are to be removed, and all are to be one at one level, so that we are all to enjoy that oneness, highest oneness, which is most wonderful. So we have to work for that. Try to understand this and work for. Don't try to waste your time. Your time is very valuable. Really, each moment which you are putting in, that works wonders. If you do something with hand in 1 minute, in 2 minutes, that is also something you have done. But if you have done with your soul, that must be very, very wonderful, very, very wonderful. That if there is some person lying down and ill, and you have raised that person, give them little, that person help for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, that person will be praising you for whole of the life, that person had helped me, and I was in difficulty, I was in problem, and I was given that help. Just for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. That is only physical help. But when you will help with soul, it is God's help. Soul is having powers of God. It will work a million times more than your physical help. Millions times more. Then why you shirk that? That will be help to yourself and also to everybody. So physical life is totally nothing, practically nothing. Soul is real. So we are not to live for anything of this world. not for our properties, not for eating good food, not for having fine clothes, or not even for worrying for our mates that I should have a husband, I should have a wife, I should have a friend. Only you are to take care of your inner friend, that I have to work for it. This is my only purpose of life. Other things are no consideration at all. That this life of this world is no consideration. You only may just keep this body, something to eat, something to live upon, but never to enjoy it, never to take care of it that it looks nice. Don't like to see, to go to Taj Mahal, Agra, or ice cream or Coca-Cola. Is that any of use? So, Taj Mahal, I think, as strong as this wall is strong. So you can strike your head over here also. If you can, you would like to strike over there. So your bus is ready, I think. So I am not telling you hard things, but some things really for your consideration. I like that you should enjoy, but you should not disturb yourself. You should not follow your mind. Mind that. You should only follow the dictates of Master. Whatever he says, you accept it. Never follow the mind. And let the mind be killed, be disappointed, and then you will enjoy.